James to please take his son, Bricky Jr., with him and retire from the NBA. 3 rings in 3 decades is just pathetic, bro.
After the final buzzer sounded in Detroit, the scoreboard told one story, but the post-game interview told another. The Lakers had just suffered a blowout loss, and the frustration was impossible to hide. When Luka Dončić stepped up to the microphone, his face calm but his tone sharp, it became clear this wasn't just about one bad night. This was about accountability, leadership, and a message that many fans felt was aimed straight at LeBron James. Luka didn't raise his voice. He didn't call out names directly, but every word carried weight. He spoke about effort, about discipline, about how talent alone doesn't win games in this league. He mentioned missed rotations, lazy closeouts, and a lack of urgency from the opening tip. To the trained ear, this wasn't generic post-game talk. This was a star player demanding more from a team that looked disconnected on the floor. What made the moment even heavier was the timing. The loss came on LeBron's 41st birthday, a night that should have been symbolic, even celebratory. Instead, it turned into an embarrassing performance against a Pistons team that simply wanted it more. Luka pointed out that age, experience, and legacy mean nothing if the team doesn't play together. Winning, he reminded everyone, is about sacrifice, not status. Fans immediately picked up on the subtext. When Luka talked about leadership, about setting the tone early, many heard a challenge directed at LeBron. Not disrespect, but expectation. Luka comes from a generation that grew up watching LeBron dominate the league. But admiration doesn't stop competition, and competition doesn't allow excuses. This moment revealed something deeper about Luka's mentality. He doesn't shy away from pressure. He doesn't hide behind polite answers when the team fails. Instead, he leans into uncomfortable truths. That's why his words hit so hard, because they reflected what everyone watching already knew. The Lakers didn't just lose, they were outworked. LeBron has faced criticism his entire career, but this felt different. It wasn't coming from analysts or social media trolls. It was coming from a fellow superstar, someone who understands the weight of expectations. Luka's message wasn't about blame. It was about standards. The standard of greatness doesn't drop with age, it rises. By the time the interview ended, one thing was clear. This wasn't a rant, it was a warning. The Lakers could either respond or continue to unravel. Luka had drawn a line without ever saying a name. And sometimes, those are the words that hit the hardest. In the NBA, respect is earned through honesty. And on this night, Luka Dončić didn't just speak his mind. He challenged the entire room to be better.